Everyone, Do It Like Dolly here. Thanks so much for tuning in today. So today I'm just going to do a review on my hair color. As you can tell, I'm rocking a new color. It's kind of like a fire red ombre, or not ombre but more gradient. So I used to have blue hair here, and the blue ended up fading into like a silvery blue with some muddy yellow, brown, green undertones because my hair underneath this color is not completely blonde. This section is a little bit brown. I had dark black hair, so it was hard to bleach all of it out in one session. Anyways, I decided to do a different color this month. I was getting tired of the blue and just wanted something a little bit more vibrant with a pop of color. So instead of going with one color, I decided to go with 3 colors. So I don't know, I really love this hair. I love the color of it. I like it a lot more than the blue color on me. So if you guys are kind of on a hair color journey, keep on watching and I'll let you know how I went from blue to this color, because there were quite a few different steps. Basically, when you're going from fashion color to fashion color, you need to strip out all the existing color. So my base before was kind of like a blonde with brown hair, and I put on blue and purple and green on top. Fade it out, let it wash out a few times, or quite a few times. I think I had that hair color for about a month. So this is what I've got now, and this is actually the first time I've washed my hair, or this is the color that you're seeing after the first time that I've washed my hair. I actually filmed this video prior, so I'll put a clip of it here so you can see what the first fresh color video was. I have no idea what I'm talking about. So that's fresh color. It's 2 days later. I haven't touched anything. So in the bottom of the tips, you can probably see it's a little bit more neon yellow down here, only very slightly. So couple of products, and I'll list everything in the down bar below. I didn't plan this video out. I just thought I'd do it, so bear with me. But in order to get out all the blue, which blue is apparently the hardest color to get out of your hair, I didn't know that. So I had to strip 2 times. I should have stripped more than that, but 2 times was all I had patience for because I really wanted to transition to another color. So this is the color of my hair before. I let it wash out probably several times with shampoo, and then I ended up going in with the one and only ColorFix color remover. That's this here, and I got that from Sally's Beauty for I think $15 Canadian plus tax. And it comes with quite a bit of product. It comes with 3 steps. I don't have a review on it, so I might as well just kind of do it right here anyways. It comes with 3 different steps. The first in 2 bottles you have to mix equal parts of, mix it all together, apply it all over your hair, and then let it sit for and process for like 20-30 minutes. And then you put number 3 into your hair. So I did number 1 and 2, and then once it stripped out a lot of the color, I put number 3 in, and it ended up darkening my hair. So I ended up doing some research online, and most people leave step 3 completely out, so that's what I did after my initial color test. So I did a strand test. You won't see anything right now, but I did a strand test under here on this side as well on this side, so when I cover my hair you can't actually see it. So I just want to do some testing, make sure my hair's not going to fall out and it doesn't look ridiculous. So the color did remove out pretty well from what I thought initially. So this is what my hair color looked like after the initial strip. I did 1 application of the one and only ColorFix. So it did look blonde afterwards, but then 5 hours later, the hair pigment started creeping back in. So it ended up being kind of like a green-blue tone, and the pigment just kind of became stronger in my hair. So this is what that looked like, and as you can tell, it's not really blonde anymore. There's kind of like chlorine-y green undertones, and some of the parts didn't strip at all on my hair. So I rocked that look for about a day and a half, and then afterwards I went through again and did the entire process again, not using the number 3 part to the one and only ColorFix, and this is the result of my hair. So it was a lot more blonde, more of the pigment was stripped out, but throughout the day, after probably half a day, a little bit more pigment came back in. So it was slightly muddy brown on just like this section right here, and there's a little bit more green color here that I didn't completely pull out. It kind of looked more blonde with slight undertones of green, so I'm like, hey, if I'm dyeing it yellow, why not just go for it? Maybe it'll cover it up. Didn't cover it up at all. So after the 2 rounds of color removal, this is what I looked like afterwards. I tried to do the kind of gradient effect, and I failed miserably at it. And the reason why, I ended up looking like the tropical tie-dye fruit roll-ups, which I love, but I don't love the color of that in my hair. I was afraid that the yellow wasn't going to show up as much, and I wanted to have some of that yellow tip. So it was supposed to go red, orange, yellow, and like a nice faded gradient, but I was so afraid of having not enough yellow, so I put too much yellow and then not enough red up here. I ended up just putting like this little splotch of red. So that's the result there. I hated it. I let that sit for a day, and then I went back and kind of started to color correct it myself. At this point, most people would probably be going to a salon, but I have all the supplies here and I didn't want to go to a salon, so this is actually the end result, which I'm very happy with. And also, I mentioned there are some brown bands here, so when I went through second time with more red, putting in orange, and then down to the yellow, I actually ended up doing more color removal here to here to strip out all of that green, and then I applied a little bit of bleach and just kind of painted on my dry hair here to get rid of those brown bands. And then the color removal didn't take out all the color either, so I took the color or the bleach that I was using and painted it onto my ends as well to try to lighten everything up. I was using, originally when I started bleaching my hair, I was using the Wella Koleston powder, but I wanted to go with a more professional product in the end because my hair is damaged, it is compromised, and like lots of this part is that weird gummy feeling. It takes a long time to dry, so it's super damaged. But I want to use professional products to kind of help minimize that damage. So I ended up picking up a tube of this Joico, I think it's called the Vero Lightener, and it's got blue underlying pigments to take away kind of any of the orange or yellow brassiness. And I ended up using the Wella Koleston developers, a 20 volume, and those ones are highly recommended. I literally did days and days of research before picking up the professional bleach and developer, so those ones are very highly recommended by DIYers as well as professional salon users. I did a 20 volume because I also purchased Olaplex, and I used Olaplex when bleaching my hair or lightening my hair, and Olaplex kind of dilutes the volume of it, so a 20 vol actually becomes a 10 vol. Which is all I needed to strip out the remainder of the color there. I left it on, I think, for about 5 or 10 minutes, and it made it a really nice pale blonde. It's actually the palest blonde my hair has ever been, so I was super excited. So anyways, after going through that, I rinsed out my hair, and then I applied the Pravana neon colors. Oh, by the way, all of my hair color is Pravana. It's a Pravana Color Vivids in red, orange, and then neon yellow. So the neon yellow, there's a little bit more of it down throughout here until I kind of washed it out and my hair color bled a little bit. But the orange is still here. Yeah, kind of doesn't look as nice on camera, but I think it looks a lot nicer in person. The colors are more gradient and they blend into each other better. So this is what it looks like all over. And there's some parts of my hair that's darker with some brown and lighter because of the bleach. This is what the color is on the tips. So you can tell there's a little bit more neon yellow here, but not very much. Anyways, this is my updated hair color for this month. I'm going to be rocking it as long as I can. I don't know how long it's going to take to fade out. With the blue dyes, I washed it probably 9 to 10 times, and it ended up fading to a really nice silvery blue. I probably wouldn't put green in my hair again because it fades out to like a chlorinated green yellow, and I didn't like that. The purple that I had in my hair faded out to a silvery blue as well. I don't know what this is. Again, I don't know what this is going to fade to. So this is also an updated hair color / review on the one and only Color Oops, but it's also a small review which I'll throw in right now for the Pravana colors. A lot of people say that the reds bleed, and when I was washing out my hair, it did take a lot longer to kind of rinse it until clear. It wasn't even clear, it was slightly tinted orange, but I was tired of rinsing my hair, so I threw it up after in a towel, and here's a picture of the towel last night after I dried my hair. So as you can tell, there's really not much color transfer at all, especially for a nice deep red and a nice vibrant red like that. So I was actually pretty surprised. Again, this is only washing my hair the first time, and this is the result afterwards. The color bled a little bit more into these tips, and I'm not, but overall with those 3 Pravana colors, I'm very happy with them. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching that. I actually have a blog post, and I'm behind on my blog posts, so I need to update them, but I'll leave the link in the description bar below. It's just kind of like an update to my hair color journey. As I change my hair, I'm going to be posting pictures and kind of the steps I took to get there. Once I get my updated vlog once I update my blog post, then you'll see the red hair color as well, and then all those steps, basically what you saw in this video, but you can read it instead of hearing me talk and ramble on and on. If you guys have any questions, leave it in the down bar below, send me a private message, thumbs up if you like this video or if you like this hair color on me, and subscribe to see more random videos. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye. And you can see if I shake the liquid here, it's just down to about this level. So it actually does come fully full, which is odd. I find that companies always leave a little bit of room in their product.